Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to some more Distant Worlds 2. And it's here, you can see. Right up here, Atuuk and Wakaris has just dropped. And today we're going to be checking out some Atuuk. So let's jump straight in. I'm looking forward to this. This has been described. I've never played Atuuk, never played it in Distant Worlds universe, and I played, over 1,000 hours of that game. And so I don't really know what to expect, but it's been described to me as the faction that most similar to Warhammer 40k's Orcs. So that's got me excited. So we're going to have a go at that. We're going to go with a dual ring no center. I'm thinking a 6x6 is fine. We don't want the series to go on forever. And this is still, to be fair, plenty big. I don't want it to go on forever because I don't want to do the Wakaris as well series on that. Right, dense. I still want to keep dense. I'm going to do the dual ring. Yep, I'll go ahead with that. Pre-warp. Now research speed. I think we're going to go with normal. Yeah, normally I go slow or very slow, but for the sake of pacing, we're going to go normal. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. We're not going to do tech trading. All projects visible even, and fixed research paths. Normal, pirate proximity distant. That's alright, stay dead. Space creatures. Normal. Colony prevalence. We're going to go normal. Independent colony is very rare. Normal. 100% influence and 150 on the colonization range limit. Next, the Atuuk. Right, I'm going to read this. Atooks are a primitive, short, cuddly bear-like race with golden green fur. Now, I've got to admit, it doesn't sound very orky, but I don't think they meant the looks when I was told that. Atooks are very friendly, but rarely develop sufficient technology to be spacefaring. However, with their high reproductive rate, Atuuk's communities can grow quickly. They have preserved a detailed oral history reaching back hundreds of generations. Over time, they have also developed a complex social order. Each individual must accept their preordained status within the community or face ostracism. Their unwillingness to tolerate any innovative thinking has caused their culture and technology to stagnate at a fairly primitive level. Above all else, Atooks enjoy hunting in the jungles of their homeworlds. Their preferred prey is the striped cowger, a huge saber cat armed with razor-sharp claws. Hunting this enormous beast is extremely dangerous. Atooks usually hunt cougars in teams of 30 to 40, armed only with a simple stone-tipped spear. Atooks live in crude tree huts on forest, grassland, or mangrove forest planets. Okay then. Interesting. Right, let's have a look. Aggression, neutral, caution, very reckless, bit daft. Dependability, very dependable. Reproduction rate 9% rapid. I like that. Migration tendency plus 50% nomadic roamers. Okay. Assimilation rate plus 30. Compliant. We've got forest, grassland, and mangrove forest. We're pretty bad at literally everything, but we're really happy about it because we're too stupid to be sad. Boarding defense strength is plus 40. I wonder why that is. Is that just because there's loads of us? Appearance, chance ambassadors, plus 20. Psychic resistance, 100%. I suspect that's because I've a low IQ. Leader changes. Note that Atooks do not follow the normal leader change mechanisms of their chosen government. Instead, they select new leaders using the Great Direction and Great One features outlined below. Thus, Atuuk factions cannot manually dismiss their leaders. Okay. The Great Direction. Every 5 years, select from a choice of 3 Great Directions with associated bonuses which apply for 5 years. There are 7 Great Directions in all, each with a unique victory objective. Who is great? Periodically presented with a choice of 2 characters to be designated Great Atooks of the future. Whichever one is chosen gains the Great Potential trait, making them eligible for future leadership. The Great One. Whenever the Great Direction changes, there is a 25% chance that a new faction leader must then be chosen from 2 randomly selected characters with the Great Potential trait. The new leader may turn out to have the right qualities to be the Great One. Alternatively, the new leader may turn out to be a disappointment, not the Great One, leading to a reselection 1 year later. Okay. Direction doubt. Whenever the Great Direction changes, there is a 20% chance that some Atuuk have doubts about their change. If so, then for 2 years the Atuuk suffer minus 10 happiness as they adjust to the new direction. Well, they have plus 30 anyway happiness, so they've still got plus 20 even after a minus 10 debuff, so it's not too bad. Rapid unscheduled disassembly. Now I like the sound of this. Occasionally, an Atuuk state ship will suffer a major failure due to poor engineering. The ship will likely experience major damage, or it may even be completely destroyed. More likely to happen to ships in hyperspace, of course. What does this button do? Whenever a critical research success occurs, there is a choice to push the button or don't push the button, leading to various positive or negative events. Should always push the button. We are great. 5% happiness and 10% corruption reduction for 1 year whenever you sign a free trade agreement, research treaty, or defense treaty. Unique leader trait, prosperous. Okay, I'm not going to go through all these. I will scroll them down though, so you can see. Speed maniac. Cute but deadly. I like it. Starting research, missile weapons and kinetic weapons. Yeah, I can definitely see kinetic weapons being a big thing on this with these guys. And to be honest, I very rarely use railguns, so it would be nice to have a run with them using that as the main weapon. Atuuk tech, the boom device. I like the sound of that. I know what that is just because I listened to the devs talk about it. Collection of great things. I don't know what that is. An intergalactic welcome center. Sounds good. Preferred governments is monarchy, and they're allowed these ones. Additional intelligence missions. Character defection. Destroy facility, infect colony with plague. Default infantry, hunting party, attack 68. Oof. Defense 102. Maintenance, I think that's a little bit lower, but I'm not 100% sure. They like all these guys, and they they are neutral to all the rest, basically. So they don't hate anyone. They're too daft to hate anyone. Too naive. Let's go. I tried the Wekaris and I called them Krakens. But I've got a name for these. Let me see what it was again. Maybe a chuckle when I saw this name. There we go. The Great Fluffy Uprising. Yes, that's us. It's definitely us. Oh, we've got some new flags. Well, we will do. We've got new races. We'll stick to that though. That's fine. Allowed by race. Monarchy. Yeah, we're going to go with monarchy. Hopefully that'll offset our lack of tech. plus 10%. I think we've got minus 10. So that might put us to neutral. Cruiser Planetary Palace. Pre-built Planetary Palace. Okay. Right, let's have a look. Starting situation, normal pre-warp. We'll say anywhere in here. As long as it's not in the middle of the two rings, I'm pretty happy. We're not going trying this time, we'll just stay normal. I think 12 empires is enough. I'll bump it up to 14. And we'll keep this as it is. With race victory conditions off. Hopefully that doesn't ruin the experience. Our faction is known as the Great Fluffy Uprising. Our government is monarchy. We are the Atuuk, who are typically very reckless and dependable. Atuuk have natural skills in colony happiness, boarding defense strength, and appearance chance for the ambassadors. Our leader is Mandu Eteruz, skilled in biowarfare, research and weapons research. Our home colony won't be called that for long. Yeah, so it's just a standard intro. We are right next to a nebula I just saw then. Hello? Oh, there we go. Keep your pause. Let's have a look first. Alright, let's have a look. It's not bad. Oof. Oof. I don't know. We got a bit of a pocket here. It'll be an interesting playthrough. We could have a go. Not sure I like that there and that there. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. We might get a lot of ships going this way, up here, and then across here. And look at this long stretch here. Hardly any nebulas. But there's a good separation, isn't there, between the outer and the inner. There's not many ways through. I like that. That's why I like putting dense nebulas on. Freeform view. I like the top down. Well, I like to be able to move it, but there we go. We need a name for our star. 1 second. Okay, we got one. Oh, wait, never mind. Let's just do this. We never said thank you. Oh my gosh. This is a lot to read. I'll just scroll through it and then you can read that. We have found technology that has advanced early warp fields and research labs. Okay. But we're going to do this first. Game editor. What we got here? Fluff Nova. Who doesn't want to have the star called Fluff Nova? And we're on a forest moon, so let's look for a name for that. Okay, we're going here. I'm going to call it Fuzzlethorn. That's about right. Let's have a look then what we've got going here. We want straight away as normal, we want to go for this. And then we want to come down to the research, get this. And then we want to come back up and get this. And from there we shall wait a minute. Railguns. Now this race doesn't have a race specific weapon or technology as such, from what I'm aware of. So we'll just go with the standard stuff. I mean, that's okay, because by the time you get to the end of a tree anyway, it all comes back into the main line anyway. Yeah, we're not going to touch that for now. New emperor appears. Let's rename this emperor. Now, my name actually suits this this race. So, biowarfare research, sensor research, weapon research, colony happiness. Oh, nice. They're very happy. 1% tax. That's not going to last, mate. Don't get too comfortable with that. Right, I'm going to garrison these up. And then we're going to go up here, do this. I'll just go through my policies so you can see them. There they are. There you are. Anybody that wants to pause and have a look at them settings, that's what I'm running. Right. I'll let it play out a little bit. Oh, monarchy. Yep. The usual. Beautiful. That gives happiness as well. I'm going to be so happy. The Great Direction. It is time to choose a new great direction for our empire. The next 5 years, our empire will pursue one of the following directions. Each direction has different objectives that will lead us to ultimate victory. Which direction should we follow? Oh, that's definitely this one to start with, isn't it? Achieve empire cash flow of plus 50 or greater. I reckon we can do that. Oh, wait, what? Cash flow. That's the one in the brackets. Oh god. No, I don't think we can do that one. No, we can't do that one. And we can't do that one. But so we're just going to go for this one. The Great Direction, richer. Nice. What's this? A deep ocean moon. We've got our spaceport undergo. Oh, I'm so happy to be playing this race. I've been looking forward to this. See, even though I'm only playing on the, what did I say, 7x7 or something, still pretty darn big. Still going to take a good while. Private cache loads. Let's crack on with this then. We're going to bang this up to 8. And then this time, in this playthrough, we are not going to forget to do exploration ships, okay? We're just not going to do it. We're going to remember. Though we did get very lucky that we did not get punished for that. Now in our Xenox run. Oh, that looks so good. Just look at that. Oh, look at that ship. Oh, nice. Beautiful. Awesome. Let's get that. Skip drive. Now we'll build a few, but we'll still not go crazy, because this skip drive will only get us around our system, so we don't really need many. And we've just spent our money on that, haven't we? Of course. That was retrofitting, so we've got some hyperspace jumping. Right, we don't need any more... no, you go away. Exploration ships just yet. Nope. We'll wait until we've got the water bubble generator to get any more. Exploration. Wondering whether to go straight for that. Really is important to get like a really good... Oh! Ancient data core found. We have encountered a computer data core floating in space. It looks to be mostly intact. We should investigate further. It may be possible to salvage it. Okay. Ooh, okay, okay. What we got here? You getting it? What is it? Come on, spill the beans. New general come. Europe Bagari. Look at that. I like that art, that's good. Hey up, where have you gone? What is it? Doesn't say. Right then. Nicked it. Nicked it and done one. Rapid unscheduled disassembly already. Oh my god. Atuuk engineering strikes again. One of our ships, and the construction ship Express Gambit, has suddenly exploded. All aboard were killed. We should probably build our ships more robustly, but that takes too long, and it is not the Atuuk way. That's brilliant. Oh my god. Well, I guess we need to build another construction ship then. I'm really going to have to keep an eye on that, aren't I? Because I might have to keep replenishing exploration ships and construction ships. And no, not yet. Who is great? The time has come to designate great Atuuks of the future. We must select between the following two candidates: Spy Lecter Rokta and General Europe Bagari. The selected character will gain the Great Potential trait and will be eligible for future selection as the Great One. The Great Potential trait also adds an extra positive trait to the character. Additionally, their skill levels increase. Who do we see with great potential? Well, let's have a look. What are you like? Good tactician. Okay, not a lot to go with. And the spy, nothing to go with. But if that adds positive traits to a spy, that might be quite helpful. So we're going to go with Lecter Rokta. Look at that, that's cool, that. I like it. What we got? New spy has appeared. Yeah. Well, we see that now then. Great potential and inspiring presence. Nice. Well, if you've got inspiring presence, definitely need to keep you on counterintelligence for now. You can buff everyone who's around you. I need to stop pausing it. It's not going to progress very much, is it? Research station constructed. Yep. I want to have a look at some of these ships. This construction ship. Oh, mate. You know what? I love that. I think that's absolutely brilliant. These are really cool ships. Light transport. That space station. So nice. I'm impressed. Sort of gives me a bit of a alien vibe. You know, the film Alien. Sort of a late 70s, early 80s sci-fi outlook. So no, not yet. Right, we've got our research labs, so let's jump into here and see if we can crash this. What is it? 22 for a crash program. Alright, we'll wait until we've got 22. Ships now. Right, I'll skip ahead till we've got something interesting going on. Right, we've got something here. In the secluded tomb, we have made a curious discovery. This is unexpected. We've poked around the ruins and found that some of the structures here resemble the technology given to us by long ago friends. That's good. Unfortunately, the long ago friends must have been concerned about bad people doing bad things, because the ruins are heavily mined. That's bad. These ruins provide the following empire-wide bonuses: absent tourism and colony development and scenery. We can acquire a scenery, a resort base, or colonize. Well, I'm not going to colonize that, am I? Good state of it. But it might be worth putting a resort base there eventually. What we got here? We could dedicate our best minds, who are very smart, to studying our outpost and finding a way to avoid the mines. We don't want to be blown up, but this kind of deep thinking can be expensive. Or do we just blow up the ruins ourselves and see what resources we might find? Space travel involves a lot of difficult choices. No one warned us about that. Well, I think because it's a Atuuk, we're going to blow it up. So many explosions. These were probably some interesting things in those ruins. It looks like we'll never know. There's no point in worrying about it. What you can't change, and there's no point in worrying about what you can't change. Besides, we found some useful items once the mines finished exploding. One of the few things we found intact was a data crystal with a star map. It points to a nearby location, which might be worth investigating. Maybe whatever it is at the location is also surrounded by mines, and we could blow that up too. We have received 1,000 polymer, 1,000 necrostone, and 1,000 silicon. That's pretty good. And some treasure and coordinates. And now I wonder what we would have got if we actually paid to investigate that. We've got a pretty good cash flow. I've never had a cash flow like that so early. That is really good. And I could even push that more with some recreation and medical facilities. But I would like to get some armor and shields, and then a reactor before coming down to get the good stuff. Oh, we got the recreation already. Okay then. Then we'll get some fuel. I wanted to get this, didn't I? Get this first. It's a bit of a longer one, but it's alright. We'll live. We'll see if we can get the troop transports on the go as well, which is, I think it's maneuvering and then shipboarding. Yep. Then going to, what else? Shipboarding, military starships. Wait, what? Oh, here. And then here. That's a lot of queued up stuff. Oh, great direction. Again. The great direction. It is time to choose a new great direction for our empire. For the next 5 years, our empire will pursue one of the following directions. Let's have a look. Faster. Engine research, hyperdrive research, hyperjump speed. Ah. This is interesting. Oh. That's also interesting. That'd be a really good population boost to early boost the economy. And that's good as well. Oh my god. Yes. Okay. We're gonna go with this. Multiply. Let's just have a look now what we're on. So at the minute we are where does it say again here? 7.6% growth rate. I'm not sure if it'll reflect on here or not, but we'll see. Straight up to 11.3. That's huge. That is huge. Damn. Hey, I like these guys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm liking this so far. This is different. Right. We have got a who is great again. Okay then. Let's have a look. We've got between General Europe again and Scientist Aksu. Hmm. You have untested. You are terrible though. Yes. No. 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 You are definitely not great, but I don't know about you. You could be even worse, but we just don't know yet. But we're gonna risk it. We're gonna go with Aksu Kodansta. My fluffy friend. Right. We've got the stable warp fields. So now, what do we have to remember to do? I'm telling you now. Look at all this cash. We're going to build some exploration ships before we forget. Like 15, we're going to really push the early game exploration. And like 10 now. We got 8 construction ships. Beautiful. Right, so in theory, let's just tell them to retrofit, 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 retrofit. Lovely. Right, now if we zoom out, play, should start seeing ships go pew, 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 just like that. Any minute now. Come on, don't embarrass me. Oh, they're busy. They're still busy. Stand by. Oh, here we go. He's going straight to the story. Good lad. Look, he's off. Hope none of them explode. Yeah, so let's just see what it would cost. Oh, we can. Let's do that. Oh, I love that. You can just see the automation just doing its thing. A Gravelix encountered. Oh dear. Let's see what they come up with down here though. Alright. Alright. These ruins provide the following bonuses. Yep. Okay. The Atuuk were here. In the Tomb of the Elders, we have made a curious discovery. The ancient Atuuk were everywhere, it seems. Here on this world, we found the ruins of a facility we believe was used by the intrepid Atuuk of the old galaxy. Many of these structures have been destroyed, but we hope to learn more about what our people were doing here. It was probably something very interesting. These ruins provide the following empire-wide bonus: 4% population and 5% colony development. See, this is pretty good. Ah, here we go. Dead people who did great things. On this world, we found a tomb dedicated to many of the important Atuuk leaders of the time before the Great Cataclysm. Ibith, an extra smart scientist, Kalupi, a persuasive diplomat, and Humlipo, a skilled general, and many others. Truly, our ancestors possess some amazing abilities. Oh, we've got some more. We can be inspired. All across our civilization, the Atuuk are inspired by the deeds of our ancestors. The people want to be like these great Atuuk, who always pursued a great direction, a single goal that became the focus of all Atuuk society. Nothing makes us happier than working together as a united people. all pursuing greatness in a single discipline. Changing our great direction may lead to reduced interest in our previous obsession, but that's the price you pay for being super excited about something. We're not obsessive, we're locked in. Now we must decide in the cities, in the markets, on the streets, we speak to one another in shouts and whispers, and a consensus rises to the surface. Will our people keep our current great direction or choose a new one? We're gonna keep this one. Keep this one. Yeah. I want the population boost. Definitely. Wait, what are we on? Ooh. What's the planet size? What's the maximum? Max population 6995. Yeah, we'll keep it. We'll try and push that max population. Why change? Continuing on the way we've been going is best. Never look back. That's the Atuuk way. Never look back, never learn. Oh, but wait, there's even more. Within the tomb, we have also discovered an ancient machine that creates a small figurine of all the heroes honoured here. There is only enough material to make one last statue, and our exploration team huddled around the device to watch the plastic poured into the two halves of the mould, which were then pressed together. As they watched in amazement, the completed statuette dropped down into a slot from which they retrieved it. What wonders our ancestors created! The figurine is hollow within and made of surprisingly light plastic. Some might call this memento cheap looking. There are visible seams where the two halves were joined together, but who cares? The figurine of inspiring heroes makes us happy, and we have no doubt that our people will flock from all over to look at it. Sounds like an Easter egg. Good, I'm thoroughly enjoying this so far. But that will do us for episode 1 of our Atuuk playthrough. So I hope you've been enjoying it so far. And if you have, please leave a like and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya. Bye.